Hello again, welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day, and thank you for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, and I'm pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena Deck Guide video, showcasing Dimir enchantments, breaking down our deck list in depth, discussing the strategies as well as synergies held within, furthermore demonstrating all of this within our Mythic Ranked gameplay footage against the best decks as well as players in-game to provide you a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively. Concluding with our channel news, wrap-up thoughts, and deck review. To close out the video, if you want to help, leave a like, drop a comment, or subscribe to the channel for future content. And most importantly, kick back, relax, and enjoy yourselves as we break down today's deck. 60 cards standard, best of one with a 2.5 average mana value, supported by 24 land. There's 23 creatures in the deck and 13 non-creatures, pardon me. We are building around enchantments, right? So we're going to be taking advantage of the entity tracker for 3. It's a 2/3 with flash and Erie. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield or you unlock a room, draw a card. So this is really nice, and you know, we're not limited to once each turn with this card, right? So we want to be playing as many enchantments each turn as possible, and you know, kind of being the worst possible player there is, using Sheoldred the Apocalypse for 4 mana as a 4/5 with Death Touch. When you draw a card, gain life, right? And when they draw a card, they're going to lose 2 life. So this is really nice, as we can have a healthy life total because we are drawing so many cards, and we're just going to focus on that, right? The Hall Creeper is not only an enchantment, which would trigger the Erie, of course, but it can become a copy of the tracker via its 3rd ability. When it deals damage, you get to choose one of the 3 that's not been chosen yet. Put 2 +1 counters on it, draw a card, or have, again, it become a copy of a creature we control. And, you know, then we're stacking copies of the entity tracker. So each enchantment is multiple draws, and we should definitely be going to London. If anything happens to our goodies, we can grab it back with the Overlord of Baelmark for 5 mana as a 5/5 when it enters or attacks. Mill 4, then grab a creature, non-avatar, or planeswalker from your grave back to hand. Of course, you can impend it for 2, which still triggers the Erie. And the same goes for our Flood Pits for 5 as a 5/3 with flying, impending 3. Draw 2, discard 2 on entry or attack. Yeah, a fall. But really, you know, the draw is good for the deck. Obviously, it is also an enchantment, which is good for the deck, so it's like a lot of draw here. But the Baelmark is really, really good to make sure that we get those trackers back from the grave if they happen to have been removed, which they will be. They're quite high priority for our opponent. And then, you know, we're into like some cheap stuff, right? We have Fear of Lost Teeth, a enchantment creature, 1/1 for 1. When it dies, deal 1 damage to any target. You gain 1 life. Fear of Isolation, 2 copies of this. It's a 2/3 with flying. When it enters, you'll need to, or as an additional casting cost, return a permanent card. It can be a land, actually, which is kind of wild. Back to our hand. Lots of times we want to be bouncing an enchantment back, right? A Hopeless Nightmare is going to be our main bounce, but we also have a Nowhere to Run for that removal, or even potentially a Liliana. Of course, anything will work, but that's our main focus here for things to bounce with our Fear of Isolation. Additional interaction within the deck alongside Nowhere to Run's -3/3, limiting Hexproof and Ward at flash, or 2 as an enchantment. We're also going to have Unable to Scream, having the enchanted creature become a 0/2, losing its abilities and can't be turned face up, which is nice, right? So anything we can take, we do, and anything we can't, we just kind of knock down, which is fine. Lily's -2 for the sacrifice creatures, quite nice within that removal aspect as well. The +1 forcing a discard, and -6 forcing them to sacrifice half their things, which is pretty cool as well. And that's the deck, right? There's not a lot here. That's very simple, very straightforward. You know, getting that entity tracker out, trying to copy it if you can, and really just generating card advantage. Get the tracker out, play enchantments, draw cards, win the game, right? Sustain yourself with the removal, right? Generate additional value. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord Most importantly, kick back, relax, and enjoy today's gameplay. Let's roll out. Let's keep 7 here. Tracker on 3, Sheoldred 4, Creeper 2. I think that's as good as it gets. This will be a blue source. Control deck, so this is gonna be pretty brutal. Let's just draw. Get that value while we can. The only value that happens right now, right? Let's swing. Copy. I don't really need the double draw. Would be good, but I think the Overlord right up there might be better. It's still a double. Well, it's quad draw actually. Messed up. Well, we can toss this. It's just about finding better cards, right? There's that first Sunfall. You know and love. Beautiful. Five mana. Sheoldred's a legendary, so if they remove it, that's fine. We'll force a discard here. They're doubling down on Shelly. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, I don't even mind. Exile away, homie. You draw, which is good. Talent's our biggest problem. If we can remove that talent, we might actually win. Oh no. Six mana. I think we're just gonna hard cast our Overlord. Let's do the draw discard first. And I like this being just a creature because it forces them to have this removal spell, right? Toss the swamp. 2 creepers. Very good. Fine. We have flying, which is decent. Raw, which is brutal. That's going to be game winning eventually here. That was brutal. I'm forcing that discard. Just get that value while we can. What was it? Carrot cake. Good enough. I'm gonna force you to deal with Shelly again. With a creeper beside it. Okay. I think. I don't know if I want triple draw plus here. But the draw is good. The draw here is good, right? For us. I mean, it's kind of good for them too, but at least we're taxing it. They gain that, the majority of that life back through the carrot cake. And from the draw, Forge is no good. Forge is no buenos. Alright. Force that discard again. First things first, what is it? Oh, flanker. Gaining life. You can go all in. Let's see this overzealous block on Shelly, no? Draw a card. Lord have mercy. Do you think they'll concede if we play all three of these? Well, no, force them into a field wipe again, right? Thanks. Here you go. Aw, the control deck. Poor guy. Aw. On the draw, keeping 7 trackers in hand. Toss our Scream. Nice. We need the land to stay. No worries. See a similar deck here, oddly enough. Dimir enchantments. Just we're playing on 3. Let's have Erie. They can't block. Let's hit for 1. We do have flash. Let's try and take it. Oh, this, I thought that had flying. Oh no, did I just play into sorcery speed removal?
Yes! Yes!
Honestly thought that had flying. I was gonna block that. Did you know it doesn't? For 1. Do you know that does not have flying? Does it look like it has flying HCG? She's running through a hallway. They are low on cards. This unlocks for 5 though. Nice. Now that's how you flash block. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. Did they get the 5th land? I will cry. They should have scryed before the draw. No! Nice top deck, dude. Untapped land off the top. It's easier for us to get it back from the grave. Nice. Need to get rid of the fear though. This is literally a mirror match, which is crazy. Getting some better breaks, but we're still in it. Scry to the top, that's not good. And they get their 5th land, which is really bad. Grab our removal back to take their draw engine. And double draw. Just generate value on the turn. And now we have a flyer to block the fear. Fine. Double draw. There it is. Take our hit, play Shelly. And then we're just going to turbo draw our life back. Confirm our advantage. Victor? I like Victor. Do they get the Erie trigger? Yes. Nice. Prevail 2. $12. Trackers a go. Overlord for 2. Triple draw. Game. A lot of draw on this deck, so you can get Shelly in play. You'll definitely be going to London. Going first, keeping 7. This is going to be a swamp on 1, and hopefully we top deck another. For no reason. No reason at all. Maybe not a great hand here, actually. We'll try our best, though. Let's pass over. Our swamp. Multi-land. Multi-pass. Come on, you were thinking it too. You were thinking it too. And would you look at that? Game will never let you down. Well, we might actually just dead it here. I don't have any. We just get in the way with flying. Force a discard. I didn't realize we were playing against mono red ley line. Brutal, dude. Brutal doodle. Alright, fear is out. Let's bounce nightmare back. For 1. Here's the first show off. Oh, there's 2 of them. Get in the way. Just a shock. We trade. No way, Jose. Lily with the minus. I'm going to London.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it.
Oh,
One of your
yes.
friends has to leave.
Yes, 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 yes. 2 left in hand. Oh, another ley line. No. So sad. Force the discard. We lose the land. You lose. Oh, your draw spell.
We'd rather forget.
GG. I've never seen the ley line deck lose like that. That's unfortunate. On the draw, keeping 7. Not only 1, but 2 of my favorite cards on turn 3. Shuffler, it just, it acts accordingly. Kind of hanging out, seeing what our opponent's playing. We're gonna play this on 3. A lot of land.
I'll take note of all your failures. Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick. I'm tired of your secrets.
Also land. Some exile. There's the mill.
No secret
Good mill.
escapes my grasp.
Try to hold this for 5.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Take Jace. Attempt 2 anyways. Four left in hand.
What you're thinking won't work.
Bounce Fear back. Well, I mean, I guess let's bounce Teeth back for the isolation. I guess they're both Feared Up cards. Then replay the Teeth. Prevail 2, draw 2. Good. Oh. They put that to the bottom. Beware. Just looking for our 5th land.
You can be made.
I need to deal with Liliana as soon as possible. Hard cast. I'm expecting counter magic here. Three steps. Just drawing, not countering it though. Did they not have the second resource? Why is that? The Overlord can pull Lily back from the grave. Need to take Jace down.
You can easily be solved for.
Or in hand. Lily is ready. Plus on the Overlord, here's a draw to 4 mana, 5 in hand. Removal on the Overlord now, nice. And also on Fear of Isolation. Wow, okay. Gonna cast for 2. Grab back our tracker.
How foolish.
They didn't have it last turn, they won't have it this turn.
I'm tired of your secrets.
You'll get a good card. Oh! They threw a cut down knowing that we have this. It has flash. I'm going to keep it in hand. That's crazy that they threw a cut down when we have a tracker in hand. That's quite good. Quite good.
Surrender every last thought to Phyrexia.
Should have -6 on them. That's my bad. What a turn of events that was. That's great content though, right? Going first every time. You won't leave me alone. Can we find a second swamp though is the big thing. Alright, Nightmare out. Torpedo Tim. The ley line. Tossing cut down. We're gonna Overlord. I think these go right to exile, don't they? Yeah. But we still get it out, but we lose 4 lands, which is brutal. Kind of need those lands. LOL. Just the Annex. Nice play. Really? Brutal. Don't land. Well, I mean, there was all the land you needed, HGG. You just blasted yourself. How she goes sometimes, huh? There it is. There it is. There it is. Let's go to London.
This fight finished before brunch. You won't be outsmarting me.
I can't cast it anyways, right? Or removal for the slasher, or, you know, whatever it happens to be. Oh, Lily.
That's my cue to leave.
Oh, we should do this on their turn because the comes back. I forget about that. All right, things off. Have the demon. Nice. Wow, that's really good. No land. Ouch. I mean, this has been problematic since the start. I don't think we're winning this. I can't outpace the 6/6. Second slasher too. A lot of life gain. A lot of damage. Game. Oof. Dimir enchantments. It's really cool. I mean, the majority of the deck is new. There is really only one problem card here. Well, there's two problem cards, let's be honest. But they're so good. They make any deck an absolute banger. Some additional cards I was considering. Combat Research for the draw. This would actually be really good on the Hall Creeper. The Talent, additional creature generation. Good for chump blockers, I guess. Additional removal that is enchantment based through the Witch's Vanity. I think that could be quite good. The Bottomless Pool. We were considering this. We decided to go with the Nightmare instead. I guess you could balance them both. Maybe drop some lands. We did have a lot of lands, and maybe we could fit a couple of these in play as well. Virtue, you know, just such a great card, but we're kind of bringing things back with the Overlord, so this isn't necessary, I don't think. The Annex, I think, would be very, very good. I did want to make sure that we had enough creatures, though, as this is a non-creature, and the Overlord is only getting creatures back, so, you know, that's kind of why it didn't make it. The Mirror Room can copy our Tracker, which is great. That would be really good. The Edict Memory for the draw, but this draw all needs to be pre-combat, which sometimes we're not doing. The Talent, another great, you know, that discard is really good, just like the Nightmare. A little bit more expensive, specifically if we're bouncing it. We don't want to be leveling it up. Curiosity, more draw. This could be good, actually, and the Puppeteer could convert that draw into more life gain and damage, while also helping us bring back maybe the Tracker or something. But again, you know, the Overlord's kind of doing that for us. That's what I was considering while building the deck. If you have any suggestions, hit us up in the comments below. Thank you all so much. Have an absolute magical day, and I'll see you soon in the next.